Have you ever looked around and wondered why, despite your efforts to organize everything, life still feels overwhelmingly full? It's not just your drawers or your calendar, but your mind, your heart. Every day, we carry silent burdens. Commitments we didn't consciously choose, objects with no meaning, and thoughts that whisper doubt and anxiety. And the worst part? We rarely notice how heavy it all is until we're emotionally exhausted. But what if you could start letting go? Not with drastic changes or overnight transformations, but through gentle, mindful shifts. What if a life of clarity and peace wasn't about doing more but needing less? The truth is, in a world that glorifies accumulation, learning to say enough is an act of courage. It's not laziness, it's wisdom. It's not giving up, it's letting go. Letting go of what doesn't nourish you to make space for what does. And that's where real purpose begins to bloom. We grow up believing that success means having more clothes, more devices, more trophies, more to-do lists. But slowly we find ourselves suffocated by the very things we thought would make us happy. In Japan, minimalism isn't just aesthetics, it's a philosophy. Their homes are calm, deliberate, filled only with things that matter. It's not cold or empty, but peaceful. Imagine if our minds could look like that too. What if we could declutter not only our homes, but also our thoughts? It starts with questioning. Why am I holding on to this? Do I really need it, or is it just noise? When you remove what's unnecessary, you create space not just physically, but emotionally. You start hearing your own voice again beneath the chaos. You start feeling light. Minimalism isn't about lack, it's about clarity. And in that clarity, you'll find something truly rare in today's world. Peace that stays. Living with less isn't about living without. It's about choosing with intention. Before you toss anything out, pause. Look at that object, that habit, even that friendship. Ask yourself, does this serve me? Does this bring joy or just obligation? Because every item we keep, every commitment we accept, comes with a cost. And your space, your energy, your attention, they're valuable currencies. Often we cling to things out of fear. What if I need this someday? But what if that someday never comes? Meanwhile, your today is weighed down. Japanese minimalism teaches us that letting go doesn't mean losing, it means trusting. Trusting that you will always have enough. Trusting that joy isn't hidden in storage boxes or busy schedules, but in presence and clarity. As you begin to release what doesn't serve you, you'll feel it not just around you, but within you. The return of lightness. When you strip away what's unnecessary, something surprising happens. You gain. You gain time because you're not digging through clutter or making endless decisions about what to wear. You gain focus because your environment no longer screams for attention. And most importantly, you gain presence, the ability to actually be where you are. How many hours have you lost in the chaos of things that don't really matter? Looking for misplaced items, stressing about outfits, rearranging clutter only to have it pile up again. Minimalism simplifies these micro decisions and frees your mind for what truly counts. Time with your kids, space for creativity, stillness for rest. It's not just about making life easier, it's about making life richer. Less isn't a lack. It's a way of clearing a path back to yourself. And once you start walking that path, there's no turning back. When your surroundings are in chaos, your thoughts often are too. But walk into a minimalist space and you'll feel it instantly calm. That calm is contagious. The fewer distractions you have, the more space you create for healing, clarity, and growth. Your environment influences your emotional state far more than you realize. By removing excess, you silence the noise. Minimalism doesn't just transform homes, it transforms hearts. You become more present with people. You breathe easier, you sleep deeper. And emotionally, you start making choices not out of guilt or habit, but out of alignment. You stop chasing trends and start tuning into your values. This isn't just about aesthetic beauty, it's about creating a sanctuary for your soul, a place where you are free to just be, a place where everything around you says, you are safe, you are enough, you are home. We often think change has to be massive to matter, but the most powerful changes start quietly with a drawer you clear out, a commitment you release, a thought you finally let go. Japanese minimalism teaches us that simplicity isn't about emptying your life, but about filling it with intention, meaning, and peace. Take a moment, look around. What no longer serves you? What are you carrying just because you're used to it? Imagine what your life could feel like with more space, more breath, more clarity. This is your invitation not to a trend, but to a transformation. You don't have to do it all today. Just take one small step. Let go of one small thing. Choose one quiet moment for yourself. From that place, your new life begins. If this message touched your heart, hold on to it. Let it move you to action. Reflect, release, begin. Say it out loud. I choose to live with more purpose. Because when you do, everything begins to shift, and a simpler, fuller, more beautiful life starts to unfold.